because there's a lot of stuff to go over. How's that sound?
Yeah, sure. Let me mute the
And
man
you're
here.
gonna like it.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
What? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's just crazy. Yar.
Yar.
Yar. Yar.
Yar.
Yay, little fat Asian kid's gonna get eaten up. Just like all the other ones out in the water.
Okay. We live yet?
Oh yeah, we've been live.
Oh shit.
I think. Could be wrong.
Go on your phone and check. Make sure.
It looks like we're supposedly up and running.
Mm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got an itchy leg. Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Welcome to our little watch along of AEW Rampage. Um, we are starting a little bit early because there's a lot of stuff that we need to go over.
Oh yeah.
Like the both Grand Slam episodes. Next week, a massive week for AEW wrestling. I mean, all elite wrestling, rather. Um,
Crazy.
Plus, I do want to talk a little bit about NXT 2.0 and what I thought of that. I know Fuzzy didn't watch, but I'm gonna give my 2.0 cents. See what I did there?
2.0. Blah.
Um,
I guess some people actually
so
liked it. So I don't know.
some people are not me. I'll just say that.
They're hardcore fans. They must be.
I don't know how you can be a hardcore fan of WWE right now. But that's just me. I'm gonna catch flack. It's okay. I don't care. Come at me. Um, so Fuzzy, I know there's a lot of big matches, but I sent you the match card earlier today for both shows. Is there anything in particular that sticks out for you?
I didn't look at it.
Someone didn't do their homework.
Well, I was busy doing the other stuff to get it ready. So huzzah
All right, well, I'll give
on
you
that
free reign.
ass hat.
I'll give you free reign to go look at the match cards that I sent. Huh. Um, I think for the Dynamite show for me, I would say the match I'm looking most forward to is the one that's a no-brainer for most people. I want to see Kenny Omega go against Ryan Danielson.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. Um, for the for the for the for the Rampage one, I'm gonna say I'm actually quite intrigued with the Powerhouse Hobbs CM Punk FGW storyline.
We'll see. We'll see. So far, I've been let down with the whole Team Taz thing. I mean, maybe it's because they've been working with what's his name, you know, the other guy that had the FTW title, and it just hasn't been interesting.
Ricky Starks.
No, the other guy.
Brian Cage.
Yeah, Brian Cage. Ah, that's right, Brian Cage. Probably because they've been working with him in a storyline. It just hasn't been hitting on all cylinders for me. So I feel as though Brian Cage could be a big contender if they start actually building him up. Because as of right now, I think the whole thing that they're doing with them with the Taz group or whatever, I just I'm not feeling it. He needs to get away from him, just start doing his own thing. But for CM Punk, that's all right. I mean, I guess we'll see how it'll go against Powerhouse Hobbs. He's a much bigger guy and he's a smaller guy, so I'm not thinking that we're going to see it go to sleep, but we might see the old what is that? What was his submission called?
Yeah, the Anaconda Vice.
Yeah, the Anaconda Vice. So
I don't know. I think Powerhouse's neck is very big.
that's okay. He can still work on it and do some things.
I'm with you there. I do I do, however, think we could see a GTS. And the reason I say that is because I've seen CM Punk using on bigger guys.
When he was younger, I don't know about now. He might not have the
Look,
the power to do it, you know. He is
yeah,
old. He is old and brittle now, you know.
CM Punk is not Old Man River, okay?
He's old and brittle now.
No, he's not.
I gotta say though, I'm not. Other than like MJF's like promo with Pillman, I'm not excited for that match. Sorry, just not excited for it. Mainly because it's not that I hate Brian Pillman Jr. It's just that he needs more time to do his own thing and not try to follow in his dad's footsteps, I guess, you know what I mean? And going by his name, basically. I guess there's no way of actually really getting away from that with him, but at the same time, feels though yeah, I'm expecting a good match. I'm not expecting to be awed by it, you know. Then again, what does AEW do best? They surprise you, you know?
Yes, they do. I'm sorry about the extracurricular noise, guys. My roommate's having a little bit of fun over there.
I will say, for when
Um,
you're talking about Rampage on the 24th, there's going to be more than three matches because it's a 2-hour event. They need it. They'll probably have at least 5 for that one there.
yeah,
But right now we only
yeah,
have 3.
that's just what's being listed right now. I expect more build up during tonight's show,
Yeah. Plus, I mean,
and
I'm expecting 5 to 6.
maybe more build up even during the Grand Slam Dynamite.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Obviously, there's going to be build up to the next one. Kenny Omega Bryan match does look like it's going to be the stealer of the show, and I know, I know AEW doesn't like to do this, but end it on that match. That match has to end the show. Brian Pillman Jr. and MJF cannot end the show.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I agree.
That
And I,
is either
and I
a
don't
bringer inner or in the very middle match.
and I don't think they will end the show with Brian Pillman. Now a little bit of speculatory news here. There is a rumor going around that they are leaning towards doing the elite versus the Bullet Club in sort of like a blood and guts culminating in some sort of like a blood and guts type of match. Um,
Uh-huh.
and I'm intrigued by that. I'm very intrigued. I want to see the Elite versus the Bullet Club because I think that both of those factions would
Right.
be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel as though it's something that it needs to be seen. I cannot wait to get a chance to watch it. I just I don't know. Like I said, the match card looks absolutely fantastic for Wednesday so far. And if whatever they have for the promos, um, I hope they're good. Are we supposed to see? Question. I what the whole thing with Matt Hardy and them. Whenever they're like trying to take his hair or whatever, like they did that promo last Wednesday at the very end. I thought we were going to get a match to like finally finish it out here on like Rampage or Dynamite, but I don't see any match versus HOF and the best friends or whoever.
You know that you bring up a good point. I think
Like I said, that was a
AEW
promo I didn't like.
AEW, at least to me, it does seem like they have an issue with continuity in their storyline sometimes. Like, I get the sense that when they see that there's a storyline that's not working, they'll just dump it without notice.
That's what I mean. I don't know. I don't know if they saved it for dark or what. The promo was it felt like it was like a dark thing. Like it
I
didn't
don't
it
know.
didn't seem like the best promo from Matt Hardy whatsoever. It felt very like, AEW dark YouTube.
I don't think that they would save that for dark. I don't think that would be a good business move. Because the fans love Matt Hardy. Any form of Matt Hardy, and I just think that that's not a very good it's not a good idea, man.
Well, I mean, I told you before, I'm pretty much spent on the whole Matt Hardy versus Orange Cassidy. I mean, you had them at the pay-per-view before the pay-per-view in that giant match with Jungle Boy and them. So, for me, I felt like that was a good culmination of everybody from each faction going together, fighting it out, and then they won at the end, basically. Obviously, yeah, they brought back the Butcher, but that there is something that I just don't think that's a reason to keep it going. But at the same time, what do I know? I guess. Although I will say this week though, we have the Butcher and the Blade going for the tag titles against the Lucha Brothers. So that should be awesome tonight.
Can you imagine they take the belts off the Brothers and just put them on the Butcher and the Blade?
It is for the titles. I mean, they very well could. It'll be interesting to
I-
see what they can do now that he's back in action with the Blade. Because I always liked them as a tag team when I would watch them on like Dark or something like that. So
Yep.
I guess we'll see.
By the
Uh
way, I just found out the Butcher is Braxton Sutter, formerly of NXT.
oh. So we got Anna Jay versus the Bunny. I don't know. I guess we'll see
I
how well that one goes.
I am that might be the first women's match I'm not really interested in.
Mm.
Um, because as you said, the bunny is very, very green in the ring,
Depending on who she's with, she doesn't look good. Yeah.
and Anna Jay is in that thing with all the Dark Order. So my prediction is this thing is gonna end in a no contest because they can't get their shit together.
Probably. Probably.
Um,
I think they
I
end
don't
the
know.
night with Danielson and Omega speaking. But I could be wrong. They might end it with Fuego del Sol versus Miro for the AEW TNT Championship. What do you think?
I
Does he lose his car, or does he gain
I
that
think
and a
I
title?
think I think he loses his car. I think they're building up to have Sammy Guevara go against Miro. That's what they're doing.
Right. And like I said, I feel like they need to keep going with Miro and building this beast of a character that's just can't be stopped, right now at the moment. And I think that works great. Something that he never really had a whole bunch of time with in the WWE. Because all the 50-50 booking and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't think Fuego gets it tonight.
I
I
think
think they're
Fuego
gonna.
will end up becoming something pretty big in the long run. But yeah, I don't think he gets it tonight.
I think Fuego is good in his lovable loser role.
Right? That's what really brought the people in, as it is.
You know, to me, that's his role is the constant underdog, and when he wins, finally, it's gonna be like that ultimate oh shit moment.
Right, right, right.
You know what I mean?
Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they they had that moment with Mankind in the '90s where he never won, and then they gave him the title. That's that infamous WCW giving away the results of that match.
True, true.
Um, because I think, despite Fuego being a luchador, I think they're trying to make Fuego into the relatable character.
What do you think they start AEW Dynamite out with though? I mean, that is a heavy hitting list when you look at it. The one that you showed me, like
I
out of
think
all of
they'll.
them, I'm thinking they start with Sting and Darby Allin.
That's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, really? Okay, okay.
They're gonna start out with that. They need to start out with a banger, and Darby Allin is the person to bring that banger. Um, I'm not saying Sting can't bring bangers anymore because hell, the man is 62 years old and took a spike pile driver last week for fuck's sake.
Right.
Um, you know,
Oh yeah.
but I think they start out with that, and obviously I think they end with the Bryan Danielson and Omega match. Or they could start out with Pillman and MJF.
They could, but I don't think they will. I still think my heart sinks because it's like I have a feeling they're going to end AEW Dynamite with Hillman and MJF because
Nope.
the
Nope.
past 2 or 3 weeks they've been surprising us by just being like, yeah, we're gonna go with the underdogs here and put them at the end to close it.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm always
no, they're
like,
not
I'm
gonna.
kind of like disappointed. But then they're like, oh, check out these next time on AEW. And then it's like, oh, okay, you got me interested by just saying that match is coming in. You know,
No, they're not gonna do that. Not in their first time in New York City.
if they
They're
don't
not
end
gonna.
with that, they should end with Britt Baker.
Britt Baker, OMG.
OMG versus Ruby Soho. They should end that with the girls. I think that'd be a really cool ending for Dynamite. Plus, it shows you confidence in the women's division. even if there isn't like the highest amount of confidence, but still, you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm a very big, but I do believe that they will start out with
Now it is for the title, but what do you think about that though? Like, do you think Ruby gets the title, or do you think Britt keeps it? I mean, we haven't seen Ruby with any actual TV championship.
I think I think Ruby has had not Ruby. Britt has had it for a long time already. And I think it's time for someone to, grab it.
Grab that ass. Well, guess
Now do
what?
I
Guess what's getting ready to happen right about now? We've got ourselves some AEW Rampage.
Yep. And I'm gonna need you guys know that I'm gonna need to bow out for a few minutes once my people come in for me, but I will definitely be back, and my tag team partner Double O Fuzzy has you covered.
Yeah, I'll try to. But hopefully everybody got to enjoy that first 15 minutes about talking about a little bit of everything. And let's get ready to watch some Rampage.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
AEW Rampage.
Yeah. Ham
Oh,
raid.
Butcher and the Blade. Or no, this is HFO.
Yeah.
Oh, the tag team division already. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I forgot about them being with Matt Hardy.
So the Butcher and the Blade, are they kind of like the APA of AEW? They just go with whoever hires them.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, cool. Look at the it says Rampage on the mat.
I was just gonna say I dig the ring. It gives me the vibes of that gameplay footage I provided a couple weeks ago.
Right. Here we go. Lucha Bros.
With Alex Abernantes. What are you doing there, sir? I can't see nothing.
Whoop whoop.
Sir, sir,
I want to watch that match. I really do.
sir, sir.
What?
I can't see the match.
Why not?
You switched off of.
I didn't switch off anything. What are you talking about?
I
Oh, I
see,
see.
I see YouTube Studio.
How about now? There
Yeah.
you go.
Now I see
My
it. There we
bad.
go. There we go. Jeez. Jeez and Pete's.
Pretty excited to see what happens here. Oh, Turn the
Okay.
old audio on there for people.
Oh, hey.
Whoa! Nice kick.
Oh, hey.
Nice. Ray Phoenix and the Blade going at it. I'm pretty excited for this match.
Oh.
Oh shit! Got caught by the Butcher. Oh, super kick. Oh shit!
Damn.
Nice kick.
Oh.
Double super. I like this move for a tag team. Oh, what happened to him though? Whenever he was off and injured. Oh shit! The Butcher. Oh, oh, basically a go to sleep, but like a tag team move.
Basically.
Tag team go to sleep. Big money Matt. Yep. Give you both, man. Nice. Nice sling blades. Going to the top. Ray Phoenix, what are you doing, boy? Penta. Nice. Nice. Penta went deep. See, they kept it much wider on that side for deep dives like that. Except for they didn't use it. I think the reason why they did that is probably because people were just tired of hurting their legs off the off the barricade. Like, okay, we'll give you a little extra room, so this way you don't hit it as bad or often. Picture in picture. So what are you doing, sir?
I'm about to take my 10-minute break, I feel like.
Oh,
I don't think so yet.
are you able to go over the old Twitch yet or no?
Oh, Twitter.
Huh?
Twitter.
That'll be
Twitter.
later. All right.
Twitter. Twitter.
You know I can't twat. I can never twat or be able to read comments from Twitter.
Well,
AEW. I think eventually Cody is going to retire, and it probably will be soon. But that soon could be like a year, maybe two down the road. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like from from insert like in the actual ring wrestling. But obviously he'll still be on there to show his face and whatnot, but be more of the behind the scenes stuff. Here we go. We're back. Penta, Penta. Boom. Nice kick. Frog. Leapfrog or whatever you want to call it. Or no, monkey flip, I guess, right? So off on these moves. Uh-oh, triple German? Ah, darn it. Nope. Phoenix is not giving up. Woo! Oh, he's gonna try and do a Hurricane Rana or something to him. Uh-oh. Or not. No, now he's going to the top. Or not. Nice, German. They're doing good at keeping Phoenix from off the top. Oh, there it is. Loved it. Oh, I love that. Moonsault right into a freaking German pin. That was awesome.
Yep, AEW just tweeted about that.
That is awesome. I seen that look like when he went against Kenny Omega. It looked beautiful when he did it. It was so fluid. Schmott teamwork. Butcher got got pent up and down for the 2 count. Yeah, that's right. Kick them legs. Kick them legs. Kick them legs. Uh-oh. No fear. Power slam from the blade. God damn. Only 2. Double team. What is this? What the hell? I was gonna say that was like a. Wow, these bad guys in here just are a lot. Oh no, he tied him to the rope with his own mask.
Now, what I wonder is why the referees never untie these people, and they're right there. You know what I mean?
Well, like, how comes is he not getting them out of the ring? He's just like, get out, but he's not getting them out. It's like, get rid of them already. They've. Oh, got out of the mess. Super kick with a hurricane pin. Hurricane Rana pin. Yes.
All right, Buzz, I'll be right back. That was a great match.
Oh, now he goes to untie his mask. The freaking manager.
But I will be right back.
Uh-oh. HFO's gonna go crazy. Oh, hey, look. Hey, Santana and Ortiz. I told you. About time we start seeing something from these guys. All right, up next, we're gonna hear from Omega and Daniel Bryanson, or Brian Danielson, or yeah, that one of those. So that means we are setting ourselves up for probably the bunny match right after that. And then we are going to be ending with Del Fuego with Miro. I'm assuming is what it seems like. Unless they leave it with Anna Jay and the bunny. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't think they will. I think they go Fuego del Sol versus Miro. Oh, whenever you don't realize that you stop talking and there's like music going on, but you have to hit the button to shut it up. So I was like, go. Man, see, whenever it's a really good rampage, then you're thinking, damn, this hour's too short, you know? But then there's other times where it's like, it was okay. And it's like, I guess it's all right that it was only an hour. But so far, I gotta say they started off with a bang, and that is good. I don't think it'll be a bang at the end, but it's definitely gonna end with a hopefully a decent outcome. Put it that way. Hmm. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh my. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh, I'm yawning. Oh. Oh, Jesus. I'm a yawny boy. I'm a yawny boy. It's late. I'm tired. Where flavor gets its wings. So ready for Wednesday, and then so ready to get into see what's going to happen for extra matches for the next Rampage, since we have so many, you know, extra hours, or at least one extra hour for Rampage. I'm so ready for it. It's going to be awesome. Oh, oh, da, 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 da. Ye old shakaroni pizza. I always forget that like Shaquille owns part of the a part of Papa John's. Grand Slam. I still don't think Malachi loses to Cody though. If we're talking about the Cody Rhodes match in Malachi, I still don't see him beating them. Like they're building him up, but I don't see them actually beating him. I think after this though, he moves on to something else. But who he moves on to, I have no clue. I would like to think that he goes against Darby Allen or something like that. Here we go. Brr. Omega. Ugh. Top talent. Damn, son. Pretty good promo. Pretty good promo. Looks like HFO again. Oh yeah, the bunny again. I keep forgetting whenever I look up there that they're pretty much everybody's in like the same freaking, you know, stable anymore. Here we go. Here we go. Join the Dark Order. I want the Dark Order to really come into themselves here soon because they really aren't doing much with them right now except for trying to break them up, which is I get that, but like I don't know. I kind of feel like Conti and them should be wearing masks because they're in the Dark Order. You know, I don't know why. I just feel like they're at least one of them should. Oh, here we go. The bunny and Anna J. Anna J. I think this is her first match back. Hey, look at those cheeks. Oh, nice, nice. Running back elbow again. Gotta love them cheek chillers there. At least Matt's doing a manager's job. He's like, slow it down. Ah, she kicked her right in the old boob. Right in the old boobage. Uh oh, we're gonna hear something from Ruby Riott and them. All right, all right. So that's something that they didn't put on there to let you know what was gonna happen. So we're gonna hear from Soho and Dr. Britt Baker. Another commercial break. At least you hope. All in all, so far, pretty good. Decent match so far from the ladies. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I wouldn't say it's anything, you know, too awing, but it's a good, straight up, wrestling match so far. Razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle. If Chris ever comes back before this whole night's over, we might be able to see what people are saying off of Twitter. See what they think about the night so far. Peas in a can pie. And your ooh. And your ah. And your ooh. Ah, ooh, ooh. X chair. Kind of want to try one. It looks like it might be actually comfortable. Oh yeah. What you gonna do, brother? Old Batman v Super Boosh. Boobity boosh. And na 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 na. What can we say? It's okay. You're welcome. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum-ba-bum-ba-dum. Here we go. We're back. Nice. Nice running flip flapping neck breaker there. Wait, why is the bad guy's friends standing exactly right by the good girl's friends? Those two should be fighting right now. They should be out there fighting, getting the old cat scratching going. Ooh, yeah. What's the Queen Slayer? She crossed her right in the old boobage. There we go. Hey, and a J1. Come on, Anna, get off your butt. She doesn't even know how to put on the brass knucks. Oh, come on. She couldn't stop her from doing that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Uh oh. Here comes the old, Taz and Powerhouse Hobbs and all that crap from Wednesday. Oh boy. Rampage. Tony Schiavone. Matt Hardy.
I'm back.
Oh, come on. There's just one fan standing there. I'm gonna say I wouldn't say he's look like. Uh-oh. He's up and over. He's up and over. Yeah, sure. He throws a fan into the ring to beat him up. Notice how he's like a big fat guy. Oh yeah, this is what we're gonna do to you. Say goodbye to your hair. Except for doesn't make any sense because Orange Cassidy doesn't have long hair. That's the one thing that is so stupid about this match. Probably about a good 2 years get it back where it is. There's Orange. There's Orange.
Orange. Orange.
Delete, delete, delete. So it's a hair for hair match against Matt Hardy. Like, what's going on with this match? So Ruby Soho's next.
Damn. Damn.
That was
Ooh.
one thing that they didn't bring up was that they were gonna have a little promo with Ruby Soho
Ruby Soho.
and Dr. Britt Baker. Britt Baker.
By the way, can you hear me at all?
Well, yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. I didn't know if I unmuted or not, but
Well, yeah. Dr. Britt Baker and Ruby Soho. Oh boy, Venom. Wait, that's how he got the
they're showing too much in the trailers.
whoops. Nice to know that you can just get the a spawn of a symbiote from just biting somebody, apparently. He's like the backwards Spider-Man. He bites the spider and gets the and gets the powers. The spider doesn't bite him.
Yeah, of course.
That was the first time I actually paid attention to the trailer, so I feel terrible now that I watched that.
I bet you regret that you paid attention.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to tell you, I think they're putting Halloween Kills on streaming as well.
What?
The new Halloween movie coming.
Okay.
It's going to Peacock as well.
Peak. Wait, what? Really? The movie?
Yep.
The new Halloween movie.
Yes.
Oh, might be something to watch, especially during October. I'm assuming that's when it's going to come out, right?
Yes. Yep.
When's it coming out, though?
Uh, I do not remember. I do not.
Well, the bigger
I
question is
did.
what's Twitter saying about Rampage tonight?
Uh, I'm currently on Twitter, so I will check. Um, hold on. What? Reload. Disgusting display by Matt Hardy as he makes an example of an Orange Cassidy fan by shaving his hair. Um,
What,
HFO
AEW
is
or the actual like fans?
that's from AEW.
I don't care about what
HF,
AEW has to say.
HFO is 0-2 tonight.
I want to know what the fans are saying.
I'm looking, sir.
I know. I'm just saying.
I'm Authors of Wrestling says the Hardy family office is 0-2 for the night on Rampage.
Oh, here she comes. Dr. Britt Baker's coming down.
Dr. Burker.
Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Is Soho coming down to meet her in the ring and talk, or what's
Oh
going to happen?
shoot. And Anna Jay is Jungle Boy's fiance.
Oh, cool. Uh-oh. That is going to get him in trouble. I'll bet you Adam Cole comes out and he's going to get on his ass for giving her a hug. Here comes Ruby. Here comes Ruby. A little bit of punk in her rock.
I do love me some of that theme song. That's actually catching on. It's catchy as hell, actually.
All right, here we go. Soon we'll have God's chosen one.
Yeah, sir. Ruby, 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 Ruby. So,
Does she get it from her though? That's the question. How long has she held the title anyway?
Um, a pretty a pretty long time. I actually think she was one of the first to hold it.
Ooh, getting sassy, throwing the old H word out there. Oh, that's a dig. That's a dig.
I just haven't had the freedom to prove it.
Boop, doo, 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 boop, 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 boop. Ruby Soho, DMD. Whoa, that's
Oh my
true.
lord.
That's true.
Oh wow.
That's true at the moment. I mean, he wasn't here until recently.
You're right.
It's like, is it a crime to be loved? Or to get
Are
love?
you good? Good. Cool. Oh, you.
Wooby 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 so ho.
Joey Furbury.
Oh, ooh, shots fired again. This is a battleship match here. Sink her ship. Sink her ship. All right, come on. Let's. Whoa, you're throwing Tony Khan in there? What did he do? What did Tony Khan do? Oh boy, she tried. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. The question is, will she actually win? I don't know. They might wait. They might make her lose, but then give her another title shot at the pay-per-view so she could get it at the pay-per-view for October. You know that, right?
Yep.
Well, thanks guys. I'm here to talk to you. I'm Mark Henry. Talk to each other. He's ready. He's ready to risk it for that biscuit.
I can't take Fuego seriously.
I know, right?
He looks like a creator wrestler.
I, I knew he was bringing that in.
I got up high, and my wife down low.
I honestly, I hope he just dismantles him, like just makes it real quick, quick and quick and sweet. So this way, it keeps him looking really dominant for, like you said, his partner to come out and try and get the title from him. But I guess we'll see, huh?
I don't know if they'll give Cody the win over
I was think,
Malachi.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That's what I was saying. I don't know if they will either. I really don't. I think I think he wins decisively, and then
Okay.
they move on to someone else. I want to say they move on to Darby Allin with Malachi. How about you?
And staying in that mix too.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah. You know, with all the crap that people have given, Sting and everything,
Right.
the man still looks good for 62.
Right.
Like there are wrestlers that are in their 50s and look like dog shit.
Oh, that's not fair. They should have had him come out in his car. The car was on for the freaking match. There should have been a ramp, like the middle piece should have went up, and then the car should have drove out with them down to the ring. Because then they could have used the car as a weapon. Now that
Uh,
would have made the match really fun and interesting, right there. I mean, if you're gonna use it as a prop, as like a reason for getting him a title, you might as well use it in the freaking match itself. You know, whether it's Fuego giving him a Hurricane Rana from the top rope onto the car or whatever, you know. Or honestly, you have him on top of the car with Fuego, and he's got him in the old game over, you know, camel clutch style on like the top of the roof. God's favorite champion. 128-day reign. Bum, 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 bum.
that's what it sounds like.
I think his music should start out with godly music of like, oh, you know what I mean? I think that would have been more hilarious and amazing for the character.
Blah, blah, blah.
Now it just sounds like like an epic like journey song, you know, for like Frodo taking the ring to the
Oh my god, I love
to the
Miro's
mountain,
ring. I love Miro's ring gear.
right? Well, it looks no
It's
different than the other ones.
well, no, I'm saying the color scheme is just clean.
Oh, oh yeah, it is. It's not anything too crazy. Here we go.
Okay.
And then they're gonna say up next or after the break. I'm waiting for them to
Kind of
say that.
reminds me, kind of reminds me of the Steelers color scheme a little bit.
I'm excited for the Steelers tomorrow. Now that you brought it up, you asshole.
It's Sunday, not tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Sunday. God damn it, you got me excited. Shut up. Talking about football.
What's wrong with talking about football?
Because I want to watch the game. I think the Raiders are in for some trouble. Have you seen how many people they have on injury? They have like 17. Oh. Come on, catch them and drop them. There you go. There you go.
You know, I'm wondering if Miro still has his Twitch channel because that man had a huge following.
I know he has a YouTube channel. I don't know if he still has the Twitch going. I would assume he does. Oh, come on.
Nice
I was going to say
move.
powerbomb him.
Nice move, though.
Oh, yeah. Ah, fan! Threw him into the fans. Ah! The fans really weren't helping him that time. They kept messing him up. There you go. Jesus. Nice follow-away slam from Miro. Stupid breaks. Grr. Well,
Miro's a man after my own heart.
this is the time to
Man,
watch it because Miro's the bad guy and he's going to get the upper hand now, finally.
Miro's a man after my own heart.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Why's that?
Miro's favorite video game? Mortal Kombat.
Nice.
Yeah. And his second favorite is FIFA, which I really like me some. I like FIFA too.
What's going on in the Tweeterverse? Why you have some actual time this time?
Um,
Yeah, I heard you, bastard.
no. Um,
Going big. Whee!
Taz singing ska on AEW Rampage. I love it.
Singing what?
Ska.
Ga?
Basically, he was singing Ruby Soho's theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Um, Adam Cole gonna beat Tony's ass for that hug.
I told you. I agree.
Um, Britt and Ruby look amazing tonight. That's what somebody else said.
Mm-hmm.
Rampage not being live kills the excitement for me. I disagree with that.
Why? What's not to be excited about?
I don't know. That's what whiny wrestling fan had to say on Twitter.
His name's Whiny Wrestling Fan. Well,
Yeah,
then
that
I
that.
guess his name really suits him, huh?
Yeah, I don't think Rampage not being live does any.
I mean, I'll criticize and sound whiny, but not over like it being taped or anything.
I love that Tony Khan got the rights to Ruby Soho's themes song. That's what somebody else said.
Was that her actual theme song? Like her actual theme before she got into WWE?
I think that's an actual punk band's song.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Tony's been getting a lot of rights to a lot of themes. Like he got Cult of Personality for God's sake.
Like I said, getting them is not hard if you got the money to pay for them.
Um, the post production commentary for AEW Rampage is cringeworthy. The show's audio is so bad. People are just nitpicking.
Oh, wah. But thank you for putting it out there so we can listen to it. But as for me, I can't agree with you. I think it's just fine. They
Um,
have 4 people out there, so there is a lot going on. I will admit there.
wow, the card for Rampage next week is crazy. We got Mox and Kingston versus Suzuki-gun. I mean, damn.
Well, yeah, you didn't have that on there. We didn't talk about that.
No, no, I mean someone else. Someone else put it
Oh,
out here
nice
on.
kick.
Someone else put it out here on Twitter for people to look at, and I'm looking. I'm like, damn.
So I said it's gonna be stacked. I'm really excited for it. It just shows you what you can do for a wrestling show when you just put wrestling at the forefront. Wrestling matches. Not very. Ooh, he got a boogie. He got a boogie hanging out. Miro got a boogie. I don't want to. I don't want to look at the boogie. Miro got a boogie hanging out.
Destination.
He's going up in the air. He's going for a helicopter, I guess. I don't know. He's roping him around.
Is he
He's
going? Is he going for a
Oh, he was gonna
jackhammer?
go.
Oh,
Oh, he's gonna go for a DDT. Okay, Jake the Snake. Oh, that was a nice drop kick to the back of the head. It's definitely a modified curb stomp. Nice kick. Oh, you're not gonna win, Fuego. Pretty good match so far, though. I will say that. He messed up. They messed up.
oh,
Oh, Miro got a kick.
damn!
Now big rights. He's hitting with the big rights.
Huge
Wooby
rights.
wooby 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 Soho. Oh, smooth like butter.
I'd rather stick with Ruby Soho.
Wow, that was really smooth like butter. Did you see that kick?
I'm not talking to you. The show's over.
I've given up life.
Good night, guys.
Here we go. He's bringing him up. He's gonna DDT his ass.
Destination on.
Oh no, he's just gonna kick him. Oh god. Now it's
Wow.
over. Game over. Oh nope, he's just gonna try for a pin. Told you. Doo 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 doo. Ricola.
Cold. Accolade.
Accolade. The Redeemer. Miro. Oh, we're gonna hear what he has to say. Or not. Oh, he's got the keys to the car. Okay, okay.
Still not a fan of
He's gonna
the
throw it to the. No, he's like, I want to keep it. He's gonna shove it right up his ass. Oh, now he's got him. Now he's got him in the game over. There you go. I like how that's locked in for the game over. Like his legs are actually locked underneath the ground. Oh,
Sammy.
Sammy Guevara.
The vlog
Big high
squad.
knee. Huh?
The vlog squad.
The vlog squad.
That's what his thing is.
Oh. Oh.
You know what? It's about.
You know, I
I,
really do think. What's that?
I know you like Miro, but it's about time that Sammy got some kind of title.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I just want to I just want to make sure that one, they leave a legacy there for Miro as being a beast and to have a really good title run instead of just having it for like 2 months and then dropping it or whatever. You know what I mean? Which they haven't been
Yeah.
doing. They've been making him really strong. Uh, but as for Sammy Guevara, like I was gonna talk more about the inner circle myself. Um, First off, what you think about the night so far?
You know what? That was a solid fucking show.
It really
That was
was,
a
really was. Yep.
that was a 4.5. That was something that I knew AEW could bring. That is something that um uh you had a limited amount of matches, but you maximized your time. It was quality over quantity, and I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was like even though I gave it a 4.0 for like Dynamite, I felt as though they did too much quantity for the promos, but I get what they were doing. But at the same time, it
You know
was
what?
like what?
Again, for Dynamite, I thought it was perfect. I thought again, quality over quantity. They did something that WWE fails to do every week. There's no build up. There's no build up, and there's constant run-ins in WWE.
Right.
But with AEW, they have always been all about the build up. Wrestling is about the story. You need to tell the story, otherwise people are gonna be uninterested. Case in point with the ratings lately for Raw.
Right.
The ratings have been there for SmackDown. I get it. I understand. I understand. But they have also been telling stories on SmackDown.
Right. But how many times can you just keep doing the same story? You know.
What I'm saying is, eh, WWE is over. It's oversaturated. WWE is literally everywhere. You got WWE on Monday nights. You got WWE on Thursday nights now.
Thursdays.
Yeah, huh?
Thursdays. What's on Thursdays?
Or whatever NXT Rainbow Bright is on.
Oh, I don't know. I have no clue. I would assume it would have went to Wednesday or Thursday.
Whatever NXT Rainbow Bright Light Bright, a Starburst, Skittles Taste of Rainbow 2.0 is on. Um,
WWE NXT Taste the Rainbow.
WWE Dynamite because they
I want a
copied
Starburst now,
it
you asshole.
because they clearly copied AEW. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah, with the splatter and everything.
with the splatter, right? They claim that it's all about inclusion. It could be about that. Yeah, you're right. But
I feel as though they
when
beat you
a
to the inclusion with the paints beforehand or dust.
when AEW has come out for Dynamite with the color splatter, and they say, "Oh, AEW is the new hotness. Let's put it up there." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um, but as I was saying, WWE is clearly oversaturated.
yeah,
There's a show 3 days a week, and with AEW, they maximize their time. Dynamite is perfect length. Rampage could be a bit longer. Don't go longer than 2 hours.
Right.
Don't get overzealous. All right. Um.
Well, I think the testing is really going to be next Friday when it comes to like time wise and how many people they feel is going to be watching it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then again, it depends on when they're going to have it on. If they have it on earlier, obviously more people will watch it. But unfortunately, you run into the whole, them going on at the same exact time
Yeah.
as SmackDown, which honestly, I don't think they lose that battle. I really don't. I
No.
think you'll still have the same
I
amount of people watching on both sides because I
and
feel WWE has their people, like they're hardcore, and that's who's going to watch. But it's the same way with AEW. That it's the hardcore people that are watching it right now. You know.
I, and I firmly believe that what do you call it? Dynamite with its longer show and its stacked card is gonna beat the hell out of Monday Night Raw. It really
Well,
is.
it barely beat it this time, but technically it still beat it. But
Yes.
I don't think TV ratings are what they are using for metrics anymore. But I think it does. Obviously, it does. The 3 hour show has not been working, and it's not going to work.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Too long to ask people to sit down and go through a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. Now, again, if you ask me what matches I'm looking forward to, Daniel Brian Danielson. I'm gonna get out of the habit of calling him Daniel Bryan. I swear to God.
Yeah, Brian Danielson.
Um, Brian Danielson is gonna have a great match with Kenny Omega, and
They're gonna steal the show. Yep.
I do think eventually it might lead to a title match for Brian Danielson. It
I'm just happy that he's not getting a title shot. I'm happy that he's like, fuck that title. Let's just throw down. And I'm like, hell yeah, they're gonna do it. You know.
he's like he just wants to wrestle, and I feel bad for him because the whole time after he got injured in WWE, that's all he ever wanted to do was wrestle, and he wanted a chance to prove that he could still do it. And
Right.
they still, even when he interjected himself in that triple threat match with, was it Roman and Edge? No,
For WrestleMania, yeah.
yeah, it was Roman and Edge.
Yep.
Um, even after he interjected himself, he still didn't win, and they shit on him. You know, like
Yeah. Well, he kind of knew that that was the end for him because obviously the uh the writing was on the wall. He knew where he was going to go by that time. There's no doubt in my mind that he already knew by that time. Just because that was pretty much it. Like that was the last time you got to see Daniel Bryan or Brian Danielson. Yeah, that's it, Brian Danielson. Oh, you're right. It's rough. It's rough. But anyway, getting back to Sammy Guevara versus Miro. I would be all right if Sammy Guevara won. And not that I don't think Fuego doesn't deserve it, but at the same time, he just came in there, and I understand the whole David versus Goliath, but here's a talent that's been there for a long time that hasn't had a chance to break out and get a title. So it's like, hell yeah, and he's proven himself, you know. Uh,
Sammy Guevara is an AEW original and completely deserves the opportunity.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, it's one of those things where it's like, my whole thing is right now when you're talking about the inner circle, I feel as though the inner circle doesn't do anything together anymore. They're all doing their own things and they're just saying
Uh-huh.
they're in the inner circle. So for me, they don't even feel like they're in a stable. So it's like, why not just drop the whole inner circle stable or have them quit the inner circle, and then Jericho brings in a new inner circle. You know what I mean? He gets new people to take their place and start doing more stuff with. Because honestly, there's enough talent there that he could bring in, whether it's from on Dark or who have been recently let go or are going to be recently let go. You know what I mean? I just feel as though they're not really doing much with the inner circle stable right now, and everybody's just doing their own little thing. So yeah, but I think I would like to see him get the title, but I think you give him the title at the pay per view. I think if you end up giving him the title at like say next week's Rampage or uh next Wednesday night is kind of like a miss. Like you could
Yeah,
still have him lose to Miro. So this way, it's like, oh shit. Like you make it really, really close with Sammy, but then you get it all set up for the next pay per view, which is coming up real soon anyway, and that's where he gets the title.
yeah.
This way, you get a little bit more of a story in there beforehand, you know,
So you think Miro holds on to it until Full Gear?
till the pay per view. Yeah, I think that'll be the time to let it go. And then from there, I think we start looking towards Miro and the 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 world title situation.
I wouldn't mind seeing Miro and Kenny Omega.
Yeah, no, it's something we haven't seen yet. So I think we start doing that and really seeing what, because we know Omega's great. We know that Miro is top notch. So let's put them together. Let's see what they can do with the house. Let's see how if they can tear the house down. See how
Yeah,
they can complement each other.
I still think that there are a couple of things that Miro can improve on in ring wise, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, everybody.
I I I I do think he's right there. Um, as far as Ruby goes, I think you capitalize on her popularity right now. I think Britt Baker has had that title for a long time, uh, and not taking away from anything she's ever done or will do.
Right.
But to this day, even when Ruby was Ruby Riot, we still haven't seen what she could do.
Well, yeah.
The
Yeah.
the full potential of what she can do. So I would love to see that, and I think if there's anyone that can do that, it's Britt Baker that can bring that out of her.
But my whole thing is like, Miro's been in there for a long while now.
Yeah,
You've gotten to see what he can do with a bunch of different styles that's brought to the ring instead of just only wrestling like WWE, you know.
yeah,
So, and that's one thing you can say about WWE. The way that they do stuff, yeah, it's 50-50 booking. Yes, it's match after match of the same two people. But it's one of those things where repetition really counts and shows on the main screen. That really counts. That makes the wrestling look more not realistic but flow better. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
And you
No,
have the same people fighting each other, so they really really get to know them. Um, but at the same time, I really like seeing different people fighting different people every single week, even if there is, some crazy botches that you just go oh about,
yeah, no, I fully understand what you're saying there. Um, there's just there's a lot to look forward to next week. There's a
Right.
lot to look forward to next week. And in many ways, this is going to be a test for AEW. Can they withstand the momentum after? I'm not talking about for this show because we know these shows are going to be fire.
I think it's
But can they sustain it after that?
well, they've been sustaining the lead past 2 weeks, from what I understand, for Dynamite.
My thing is, can they get even more momentum? Is my point.
That would be interesting. I just think wrestling in general, as much as AEW has been like this breath of fresh air, it took a long time for WWE to be in charge to make people just not want to watch wrestling, you know? And it's going to take a while to bring those people back in or bring in new people. So,
And
yeah.
I just want to address first time viewers for a second because they might be getting a lot of bias from me. Uh, they might be getting a lot of bias from me simply because I'm not riding on WWE's back here. Like most people will live and die by WWE.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was always a WCW guy. Yes, I watched, you know, WWF superstars on Saturday mornings. Who didn't?
Right.
But I was never high on WWF, even in the Attitude Era. Sure, I had my favorites. I like Stone Cold. I like The Rock. I like The Undertaker.
Edge, all those, yeah.
But I was never a WWE guy. I was always me and my dad watched all 3 hours of Nitro. you know, uh,
Yeah, that's where
we
they
had
got
a
that idea of the 3 hour mark that just annoyed the shit out of me.
yeah, we had a Goldberg win counter in our house. That we after every match we would put up the number. You know what I mean?
Right.
Um, so we
So
were
what happened when he
WCW.
lost? What happened when he lost for the first time? Did you like take it down with
What's
tears?
No, you know what the sad part was? I wasn't living with him at that time
Oh, okay.
when he got the first loss. But there would have been tears, I think. Um, but the fact of the matter is, guys, you don't hear me praising WWE because I was never that guy. Sure, they did things great. I thought Stone Cold's whole Austin 316 thing was amazing work. I thought The Rock I thought The Rock, and I still think The Rock is the most gifted talker on the mic, period. If you put somebody in just a straight promo match against the Rock, I think The Rock comes out nine times out of 10 and just, you know, blows the roof off.
I would
Come
say
on.
if he's seasoned and raring to go for and has done a bunch of promos, then I would say yes. Rock that hasn't been on the mic for a while, probably not, because he's not had the repetition with it in a long time. You know what I mean? Because that's what happened between him and John Cena back in the day for I think it was like their first meeting. Like Rock, I guess Rock wrote down like his promo on his arm, and John Cena like pointed that out, and Rock was pissed, which was hilarious. Um, but yeah, I think personally myself, I am that WWE guy where I was just like, nothing else but that. Now, I did watch WCW every once in a while, but I just never really got into it. I don't know why. I just never did. Even whenever Hogan went over and whatnot, like though he when he went over, I did switch over to watch and see what was happening. But at the same time, I can't say that I like. was like
And
odd to keep going.
between you and me, actually, I'm gonna share this with everyone now, because that's just what I'm gonna do. Um, I never thought Hulk Hogan was the shit. I thought he had boring matches. I thought they were, pretty cookie cutter. He would start losing, and then all of a sudden in the middle, he would do his normal Hulk out point, waggle the finger, and then let somebody run into his leg, and then boom, one,
Right.
two, three. That's the most boring thing ever.
Yeah, well, I mean, that
Um,
was quintessential WWE right there, you know?
no, that was quintessential Hogan.
Yeah, but if you look at like the style of having two moves or five moves, that's what John Cena went with, and that's what he
Yes,
got big with,
yes,
is
and that's
being
why I think,
one of the guys with the least amount of moves for the longest time.
yeah, and that's why I think John Cena is also boring as hell. But I wanted to see him beat Roman Reigns just because I want to see somebody beat Roman Reigns. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Uh,
I agree. I agree.
um, I don't want to see John Cena every week because I think his matches are boring. But I did want to see someone get a win over Roman Reigns. You know?
I didn't think it was going to
Um,
happen personally. Like I said, they don't want to get rid of him, and it's a shame that we're more or less going to see the Demon King lose because he's going to be going against Roman.
um,
There's no way that they give him the win over Roman. It just
I
doesn't.
would be I would be happy if they gave the demon a good match because you can get over and lose.
Yeah, but they really want to have that that unbeaten streak to go with them. Otherwise, they wouldn't be. He wouldn't be unbeaten, and them always talking about it. You know what I mean? And here's the thing:
Yeah,
just like the Undertaker, it's got to go on for a long time to get that that mystique about it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, it's unfortunate, but I think that's what's going to end up happening if they put them in there, and if they put him in there and make it a three-way, then that is the only way that I see him winning.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, that's the only way I see him winning because they don't want him to defeat the tribal chief.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Um, anyway, I just wanted to address that because I feel like first time people that are gonna be listening to our stuff are gonna say like, man, this guy really doesn't like WWE.
Well, I would I've watched WWE for over 20 something years, and they've done it to themselves to make me feel this way, to make me feel left out as a viewer. Ever
Yes,
since they won the supposed Monday Night Wars and brought everything together and became the only place for people to go, and then you didn't get to see any of this great talent that was out there in the indies just
yeah.
because Vince doesn't like them. Like
And
they're too
and
small. It's like, what are you talking about?
you know what? That's what's refreshing about AEW is knowing that Vince McMahon will never be able, no matter what, to buy out the cons.
Yeah, well, that's true.
He will never be able, no matter what, to outbid the cons for anything.
Well,
The cons own the Jacksonville Jaguars, Manchester City, for soccer, which is amazing, by the way, and they own AEW. These people have an endless amount of money, and they make Vince McMahon look poor in comparison.
Well, I'm not even talking about money. Like my whole thing is when you're talking about a product, a wrestling product right now, like Tony Khan, it the way that they've built it up, it's set up for him to lose. If he starts doing stupid things, he could totally end up deciding to sell it to Vince. Very well could happen. But at the moment, I feel as though because of his love for wrestling, and it shows in the product that they're putting out, in my opinion, like
Yes.
as long as he stays on the path of what's going on, and not does anything too extravagant like WCW, where they were buying up all the talent that they could and giving them like giant deals. And you could say, well, that's what WWE did beforehand to keep AEW down, but it's like they are, but at the same time, they're like, oh, what they're buying a bunch up now, but it's like, well, they are, but they're not really giving them
They're
giant
buying
deals. They're not
they're
giving them
buying the
giant deals, you know.
they're buying the right people too.
Well, yeah, that's just it. They're being a little more picky, and the fact is, if a giant name like Bray Wyatt or whoever that they keep getting rid of decides to leave, I don't blame them for making a chance at grabbing them. Honestly, it doesn't make sense to get mad at them for bringing them in whenever that is a huge grab.
Honestly, I'm gonna be Captain Obvious for a second here.
Yes,
The
Jr.
best thing that AEW has done, and I'm not uh, saying that they shouldn't go out and get these guys.
Yeah,
The best thing that they've done is AEW works with everyone.
yeah,
Everyone. That means talent from AEW can work in Impact. Talent from Impact can work with AEW. NJPW can come over to AEW like Minoru Suzuki and Kojima, and I'm hearing Tanahashi could find his way over soon.
I mean, not
Um,
just everybody. I think they the same way as picking up these talents. The matches are they have to make sense to for AEW and the other person to for it to happen. Because like you have all these other guys coming in like Suzuki and whatnot. Like they're well known over there, but you finally bring them over here to bring more eyes over there of like their talent that has been there for years. Like
yeah.
that's what really makes sense to them to bring the American audience into that strong style wrestling.
Right. But my
But it has to make sense for them to both agree to it.
but my entire point to all of that was with WWE, Vince is not letting you work in the company unless you have a contract, and then you can only work for them.
Well, they were gonna give Brian Danielson like that lucrative deal where he would be allowed to work with New Japan and whatnot. But it's one of those things where it's like the culture when it comes to contracts and working with other things
Yep.
or with other places has to change uh, on a giant level where I don't know if Vince really wants to do that. He's happy doing his own thing. You know what I mean?
My
Um,
the issue the issue is not with Brian working with NJPW. I'm sure they would have given him that opportunity, much like they gave Jericho the opportunity to go do his work in New Japan before he left
well,
for
yeah, yeah.
AEW. My thing is people that come in from other organizations can't work in WWE without having a contract, and then they're just
Oh,
stuck
yeah, yeah,
working
yeah.
for them.
yeah, you're not seeing these other people on our television,
Yeah.
in the WWE, which would be nice.
I mean, just imagine how history would have changed if WCW talent was allowed to come over and work for WWE for a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And just imagine those possibilities. But even then, Vince was so stuck in the ways of you gotta be one of our guys and nobody else.
right. Well, here's the thing. I don't think anybody else at this point in time of these companies or organizations look at
Yeah,
WWE as giving their person a fair shake to look good.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So, and that's on Vince for the way that he has treated a bunch of different characters throughout their time there, whether it be from, uh, you know, oh hell, I don't know, what do you call him, Taka Michinoku. You could say, yeah, well, he got the light heavyweight title, but never really did much. He became a joke afterwards. Um,
yeah,
who was the
yeah,
other guy with the tarantula? He ended up being a joke afterwards, but Tajiri. Yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
he started out being like this, like, oh damn, I like to watch him. He's got a hell of a
yeah,
kick on him. He does the tarantula and whatnot, but at the same time, became a joke of a character. Never really pushed for actual
yeah,
titles. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't
and
think they he has that built up goodwill that people would be like, yeah, sure, why not?
yeah, and now Taka became huge in Japan. In Japan, you know what I'm saying? Like once people from WWE go elsewhere, I feel like they become huge.
Oh, off topic though, I just remembered. Al Snow saved some kid's life that was possibly going to get pulled out because of like one of those riptides or whatever in the ocean.
Kudos to Al Snow, man. That guy's a hero.
Yep, he became a absolute actual 100% hero.
I I've always loved Al. Um, even in his ECW days. Um, I did watch ECW. My mother never wanted me to watch ECW. Um, because they were always a little more risque.
Risque.
Um, but I always had a thing for Francine. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, call me. Um,
I hope the hardcore matches I hope we still see hardcore, quote unquote matches in AEW.
I
Uh
think we will.
or what they would call death matches or whatever. But hardcore matches at the very least.
I think
Um
we will. I think
'Cause I don't think we've
I think
really
after
seen
the
anything during that time until the death matches when it comes to like hardcore matches, using well, I
I
mean, I guess
think
you could say, well, they've had TLC matches and cages and stuff like that. You never
I
actually really
think
seen hardcore, just straight up hardcore match where they use everything.
yeah.
Like I want to see bedpans, I want to see, you know, uh,
Oh my god, he's
baked
stuck on this
pans and all that
bedpan.
stuff. I'm just saying, get us some baked pans, get us some but what do you call them? The fire extinguishers and all them. You know, give us
Oh,
all that fun stuff.
only break out the bedpans when Sting and Tully Blanchard have a match.
Yes, exactly. But I
Um,
just I want to see more than just kendo sticks. You know what I mean? Kendo sticks and chairs and then a table. I want to see more stuff. That's why when it came to like the death match, I was like, all right, cool. We got to see the breakable glass. Didn't really do anything for me. It was more like watching tax, but at the same time, I get it. You know. But
I
as
think
for everything else, like they could get rid of the pizza thing, and I would be fine.
I think AEW is going to be a little bit more careful when it comes to the death matches because they got a little bit of flack after the Nick Gage Jericho match went off the rails a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they kind of knew that's where it was going, so it's not anything that they weren't ready for.
So I think death matches are only going to be a card that Tony Khan pulls every once in a while.
Yeah, save them for like a pay-per-view, one of the pay-per-views every year, like one time or something like that. If you're gonna have pizza cutters and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they could
Yeah.
still have like regular hardcore matches, uh, some more throughout the year as opposed to just one time or something like that.
Anyway, Fuzzy, I'm gonna blindside you
Oh
for a
yeah.
second here. We've been going on a long time, so I think it's time that we close the show. But I'm gonna close the show with a question to the viewers. Do you want me and Fuzzy to react to episodes of Dark Side of the Ring? Reach out to me on Twitter at the real OHG86.
I say
Um,
we just do it. I say we just
I,
do it. I think we should just watch them.
you think we should?
Yeah, there's no need to put a thing out there. It's content. Why not?
I mean, some people might be a little bit sensitive to those kind of materials. That's why I posed the question.
Well, there's more there than just that on this channel, so
Yes, that is true.
not every content's for everybody is the way I look at it.
Okay, well, let me rephrase that then. Fuzzy and I are gonna start reacting to episodes of Dark Side of the Ring. Um, if there are any episodes that you specifically want us to react to, tweet me at the real OHG86, and I will find the episode and we will react to that episode. Otherwise, we're just gonna react to them season by season. But it's not gonna be an every week occurrence because we got the Rampage and the Dynamites.
And the
Um,
dynamites of mites. Yeah,
the
no.
Dynamites.
I mean, like I said, I'll do what I can with it. But unless you want to take over that and put that up, that'd work for me.
I I don't have Nitro, bro.
What do you mean?
Um, Discord Nitro. I don't
No,
have.
if you want to record it, I can show it. If you want to record it and take over that and do whatever type of editing that's needed for it, go right ahead.
Well, I mean, you would have to teach me how you did that, but um,
Well, yeah, I'll show you how to set it up real quick, but because I just made separate audio ports for them, that's all. So I can control the TV or sorry, the actual source from our voices, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Once you do
So
that, it's really simple.
we're gonna start reacting to those.
Oh my
So
god, excuse me.
do let me know on Twitter what episodes you guys would like to see us react to.
That smells
Um,
terrible.
otherwise we're just otherwise we're just gonna pick an episode and react them. And how would you feel about putting that out like once a month?
Sure, I guess whatever works for you.
Yeah, we could do that like once a month.
I mean, you're gonna do the editing, so I don't care. Whatever
It
goes for you. I got all my other stuff that I want to do.
it's not gonna be an every week occurrence thing, guys. But anyway, I want to thank you for watching. I almost said Dynamite. I want to. Whoa.
Like I've watched the
Oh,
Benoit one, but I there's a lot of them I haven't watched, so I'm good to go. You know what I mean?
yeah. I want to thank everybody for watching Rampage with us and listening to us ramble on about stuff. Um, please, if you like what we're doing over here, stay true, stay blue around here. Um, please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Twitter. The actual Talking Bumps podcast Twitter has passed the verification, so I'm gonna get all that done. So we will have an official Talking Bumps podcast Twitter. So, but for now, you can follow us on our regular Twitters. I'm the real OHG86, and you are Fuzzy.
Hmm?
I know you don't tweet, but what's your Twitter handle?
I mean, I'll tweet if somebody, or not tweet, but I know I'll answer people if they, use my Twitter to like DM me or something like that, which is at 2 zeros and Fuzzy all together.
Yes, sir. I want to thank you guys for watching and chilling with us. Good night from OHG, and take 'em home there, Fuzz.
Good night. Dun, dun, dun.